Hello, everyone. This is Gonzalo Gonzo Herrero, your host here at Rise 41 Podcast. And today we're welcoming you to a new series. We're welcoming you to Rise 41 Everyday Biohacking. And this is where we break down the science of biohacking into simple, actionable tips that anyone can use in their daily life. Whether you're looking to boost your energy, optimize your sleep, sharpen your focus, or improve overall well being, we've got you covered. No extreme protocols, just practical, science backed strategies that fit into your routine. Join as we explore the latest in nutrition, fitness, mindset, and teach to help you upgrade your body and mind one small habit at a time. All right, let's hack your everyday life for peak performance. And today's topic, the first one, is going to be sleep. We're going to talk about the importance of sleep, why you should care, what can you do about it, how can you improve it. So let's go ahead and just get started. First, let's have an introduction as to the importance of sleep. So, sleep is functional to health, influencing everything from immune function to mental clarity and mood. Deep restorative sleep, primarily non-REM stage 3 sleep, often referred to as slow wave sleep, is crucial because it allows the body to repair itself and strengthen neural connections. And the following guide that we're going to talk about here, which you can also find on our website, at the Rise 41 website, all the links will be included below. We'll cover some essential strategies to improve that sleep quality and help you get that deep, refreshing rest you need. So let's get right to it, all right? So first, let's talk about setting the right environment. So creating an optimal sleep environment is essential for quality rest. And the following steps can transform your bedroom into a perfect haven for sleep. So first, keep it cool. Aim for a room temperature of around 60 to 67 degrees Fahrenheit, that's 15 to 19 degrees Celsius. A cooler room can help signal your body that it's time for sleep, aligning with the natural drop in body temperature during sleep. Next, block out light. Darkness is essential for melatonin production, the hormone that regulates sleep-wake cycles. Use blackout curtains. These are not very expensive. You can find them at your Target or local store easily, or an eye mask if you prefer, to eliminate light. And avoid screens before bedtime as they emit blue light that can disrupt melatonin production. So again, about an hour before bedtime at least, avoid those iPhones, avoid those screens if at all possible. Next, reduce noise. Quiet is crucial, but if you can't control outside noise, it happens. Consider getting some white noise machines or earplugs, perhaps a white noise app on your phone. White noise can mask disruptive sounds and it helps you fall asleep faster and stay asleep longer because your brain doesn't have to interpret all those new sounds that may come in irregularly and disrupt that sleep. Comfortable bedding. I know it sounds obvious, but we do have to mention every single tip, tactic, and trick you can use. So comfortable bedding, invest in a high-quality mattress and pillows suited to your preferred sleeping position. Bedding made of natural, breathable materials such as cotton or linen can regulate body temperature better, and this will aid in comfortable sleep. All right, so now we've talked about setting the environment. Next, like I said, straight and to the point. We're going to establish a consistent sleep routine. This is the next big topic that will help you. A consistent sleep schedule trains your body to follow a natural sleep-wake rhythm, making it easier to fall asleep and wake up naturally. So, 4 things you can do for this. First, set a bedtime and a wake-up time. Try to go to bed and wake up at the same time each day, even on weekends. Consistency strengthens your circadian rhythm, enhancing the quality of your sleep over time. Next, create a pre-sleep routine. Engage in relaxing activities, maybe 30 to 60 minutes before bed. Reading, meditating, taking a warm bath, all of these can signal the body that it's time to unwind and start resting. Third, avoid late night stimulants. So, may be obvious, but it has to be mentioned. Caffeine, nicotine, even a heavy meal, that can delay your sleep. Aim to finish eating 2 to 3 hours before bed, preferably. Give it enough time for your digestive system to do its work. And limit caffeine intake after early afternoon, if at all possible. Different people react in different ways, but this is something to keep in mind. Again, some people can't, even with a stimulant, be able to fall asleep. Others can't. So, keep yourself in mind and be aware of this tip. Fourth, limit naps. While naps can be helpful, they can also interfere with nighttime sleep. So if you feel that you need a nap, keep it to 20 or 30 minutes and aim to nap early in the afternoon. And you want a light nap because a deeper nap than that will put your brain into a deeper sleep state, which will be harder to wake up. And you may end up feeling disoriented, groggy, and it may affect your actual deep sleep that you want in the evening. So keep that in mind. Yes, absolutely, you can take a nap, especially if you're tired, but try and keep it under 20, 30 minutes for maximum effectiveness, if you will. All right. Now let's talk about lifestyle choices. There are absolutely lifestyle choices that you can make or behaviors you can engage in that will help improve that deep sleep. So let's talk about four of them very simply. The first one, again, it may seem obvious, but exercise regularly because physical activity can promote sleep quality, but timing does matter. So aim to finish intense workouts at least 3 hours before bedtime because remember, after a heavy workout, especially something intense, you're going to be amped up. You're going to have adrenaline running through your body. You're going to have all kinds of systems adjusting to that stimulus. So because of that, that can temporarily increase alertness and body temperature. So these are things that might make it harder to fall asleep. So again, aim to finish any intense activity like that at least 2 to 3 hours prior to like getting in bed and trying to sleep. Next, again, it may seem obvious, but a balanced diet. Consuming a balanced diet with adequate vitamins, minerals, and protein supports sleep. Avoid high sugar or heavy meals near bedtime. Again, because they can disrupt your digestion and they increase the likelihood of waking up during the night. Third, limit alcohol. I know a lot of people think that alcohol may help them sleep, and perhaps it might help you fall asleep faster, or so you think, but your quality of sleep is not going to be good. It might make you feel drowsy initially, like I said, but it will disrupt those sleep cycles and it will cause lighter and less restorative sleep. So if you consume alcohol, try to finish it again a few hours before bed so your body has time to work through that alcohol, metabolize it, and it doesn't actually affect your sleep patterns. Fourth, stay hydrated, but not too close to bedtime. Drinking water throughout the day supports sleep by reducing chances of waking up due to dehydration because you're hydrated. You won't be dehydrated. However, you want to limit those liquids a few hours before bed to minimize nighttime bathroom trips because each time to wake up, you're interrupting your sleep and then you have to fall back to sleep. So you want to keep those interruptions the minimum. So again, closer to bedtime, try to limit your water intake. All right. Next, things that to keep in mind, managing stress and relaxation techniques. So managing stress is absolutely crucial for achieving deep sleep. Stress can lead to elevated cortisol levels, which can delay sleep onset and reduce your quality of sleep. So again, four things that you can do regarding this topic as far as stress and relaxation techniques. The first one, practice mindfulness and meditation. Mindfulness meditation can reduce stress and improve sleep by teaching you to focus on the present moment. Just 10 to 15 minutes before bed can help clear your mind. So again, try and drop those cortisol levels when at all possible, drop that blood pressure. Progressive muscle relaxation. This is a technique where you tense and then release each muscle group starting from your toes and working up to your head. This technique promotes physical relaxation and reduces the likelihood of a racing mind at bedtime. So again, you kind of lay there and you try to consciously start relaxing your muscles, make your body relax, starting again with it through your toes or working up to your head and actively feeling those muscles relax. Okay. And again, promotion of that physical relaxation, and that way you won't have that racing mind that could keep you awake later. Next, deep breathing exercises. So deep, slow breathing exercises stimulate the parasympathetic nervous system. They promote relaxation yet again. So techniques like the 4-7-8 breathing pattern, which is like inhale for 4 seconds, hold it for 7 seconds, exhale for 8, can help you unwind. There's also the box breathing pattern, which is 4-4-4-4. 4 seconds to inhale, 4 seconds to exhale. Very similar, whichever one works best for you. Again, that will help you stimulate that nervous system to start relaxing, to start getting into that mindset of sleep and help you unwind. Fourth one, journaling or writing out your worries. Writing down your thoughts and tasks for the next day can help release your anxious thoughts because you're already processing and creating a plan. So it might make it easier to relax before sleep. This one, again, it's very person dependent. I myself cannot do this very well because this will actually trigger my anxiety if I have something big coming up, something that requires attention. But for certain people, it absolutely does work because it gives them that feeling of like control of what's coming next or preparation. So again, it might make it easier for you to relax if you do this journaling or writing out those worries, kind of externalizing them. So next, let's see some additional tips for optimizing your sleep quality. Again, let's talk about limiting screen time in the evening because blue light from screens can interfere with that melatonin production. So aim to stop screen use at least 1 or 2 hours before bed. You can also use night mode. Certain devices can set a light mode where they filter the blue light out. Also, you could also invest, and this is one of my favorite hacks. It's easy. Get yourself some blue light blocking glasses if you need to use screens later because that will absolutely help to filter out that blue light that's stimulatory. So, and they're not very expensive. You can get some on Amazon. You can find some reviews of well-reviewed ones. You can actually get even prescription glasses now with that blue light protective coating in them, like the ones I'm wearing right now, actually. So again, that's a fairly easy, low-tech option that if you're a person that needs to, even when you're getting close to bed, to check that phone, perhaps for work, this is a good option for you in order to reduce that blue light exposure. Another one, you could try aromatherapy, believe it or not. So certain essential oils like lavender, chamomile, and cedarwood have calming properties that may help you relax. For certain people, those associations and the way they trigger reactions in your brain might be relaxing. You can use a diffuser in your room or add a few drops of essential oil to your pillowcase, depending. This is a little bit on that quote-unquote woo-woo side of the house, but it does have a good effect for certain people. So it certainly doesn't hurt to try, nor is it very expensive. You can also experiment with sleep apps or trackers. If you're interested in learning more about your sleep patterns, because, I mean, you're asleep, you're not paying attention to yourself, I guess you could always put a camera on and see what you're doing, but that doesn't seem very effective and incredibly time-consuming. Besides, do you even know what you're looking at? So anyway, if you're interested in learning more about your sleep patterns, consider using a sleep tracking app or device, because these can provide insights into your sleep quality and help you identify areas for improvement, like obvious areas. And of course, you can always, if things get bad enough or you're very serious about improving your quality of sleep, you can seek professional help if necessary. So if sleep issues persist, despite using all of these strategies, you can consider consulting a healthcare provider and look for alternative solutions. Because chronic sleep disturbances can sometimes be a sign of an underlying condition like sleep apnea, anxiety, other sleep disorders that may be very impactful to your health. So you don't want to dismiss these concerns outright. You don't want to be one of those people that says, oh, I just never sleep well. Also, I have to note, as we age, it tends to be a little bit harder to get good quality sleep. So again, or perhaps you have work, stress, and other factors that make it harder for you to sleep. Perhaps also you work a job where you work, say, a night shift. And now your circadian rhythm and the world and the time you have to go to sleep versus working, it's very difficult. It's not natural for your body to not follow your circadian patterns. So that may be something else that you have to address. And a professional might give you even better strategies and coping mechanisms that you could utilize. So anyway, in conclusion, as far as these practices go, achieving better, deeper sleep often involves a combination of all these things, of environmental adjustments, some lifestyle choices, some stress management techniques. By implementing these best practices consistently, you can enhance your sleep quality and improve your physical and mental health by doing that, right? So remember, making even small adjustments can lead to very meaningful improvements. So start with a few changes and gradually incorporate more practices to find what works best for you. Prioritize your sleep, though. It's very important. The benefits will be felt across all aspects of your life, 100%. So now that we've talked about the framework, let's talk about a couple other things that you might consider, and this is supplementation and peptides. Now we're getting into the biohacking space, if you will. So for some people, natural supplements and peptides can be effective in achieving better sleep, especially when combined with the lifestyle and environmental strategies we talked about before. So here are some popular supplements and peptides known for their sleep promoting effects, along with some brief descriptions of how each one of them works for you to consider, perhaps. So of course, melatonin, that's a famous one, right? Melatonin is a hormone that your body naturally produces in response to darkness. It helps regulate the sleep-wake cycle by signaling your body that it's time to sleep. So how do you use it? So melatonin supplements are especially beneficial for people with irregular sleep schedules, like shift workers, like we mentioned before. If you have to work night shifts, for example, or jet lag, where you're like out of sync now because of a flight and in a different time zone or time area. So doses of melatonin typically range from 0.5 to 5 milligrams, depending on individual needs. You'll have to experiment a little bit there with that. Another thing to consider, it's best taken at least 30 to 60 minutes before bedtime. And long-term use is generally safe for most people because it is, after all, a naturally occurring chemical, if you will. But you want to consult with your healthcare professional if you plan to use it consistently and make it part of your routine, just to make sure that everything's okay. Another easy one to find that people don't realize that is very helpful for sleep is magnesium supplementation. So magnesium is a mineral that plays a crucial role in over 300 biochemical reactions in the body, including those that regulate sleep. So magnesium supplements are often used to reduce stress and promote relaxation. So types of magnesium. So there's magnesium glycinate. This is the one I use personally, by the way, and magnesium citrate, which are very popular for promoting sleep as they're very easily absorbed and gentle on your digestive system. The usage, a typical dose, ranges from 200 to 400 milligrams, taken 30 to 60 minutes before bed. Magnesium can help relax muscles and calm the nervous system, making it very easy to fall asleep and stay asleep, which is important. It's not just falling asleep. You actually want to remain asleep so you can get that restorative sleep that you're looking for. Next is L-theanine. I hope I'm pronouncing that correctly. I'm assuming it's L-theanine and not L-theanine. But in any case, hey, English is a second language. We do what we can here at the podcast. So L-theanine is an amino acid. It's found in tea leaves, known for its calming effects, and it promotes relaxation without causing drowsiness, which makes it popular as a natural sleeping aid. So L-theanine is often used in doses ranging from 100 to 200 milligrams, taken about an hour before bed, and it's also effective when combined with melatonin, like we mentioned before. The two work synergistically to promote deeper sleep. And then the benefits is that L-theanine can help reduce that mental stress. Remember what we talked about before. Quiet those racing thoughts and improve your sleep quality, making it useful for those who struggle to turn off their minds at night. Like if you're a high anxiety person, perhaps, or an A-type, if you will, this might be a good tool for you to help you like kind of disengage and slowly achieve that state of relaxation that's so necessary to actually fall asleep. Another one, famous one, valerian root. So valerian root is an herbal supplement traditionally used for promoting relaxation and reducing insomnia. Studies suggest it may help reduce the time that it takes to fall asleep and improve your sleep quality. So this one actually will make you, hopefully, fall asleep faster. So as far as usage, valerian is typically taken in doses of 300 to 600 milligrams around an hour before bed. It's often combined with other herbs like hops or lemon balm for enhanced effects. Now, I haven't experimented with those personally, but that's what the literature says and suggests. So you might want to read up on that further or explore that further. Some considerations: valerian can have a sedative effect and may cause drowsiness the following day if taken in high doses. So it's best to titrate up. Start with a lower dose and gradually increase if even needed. Remember, for most of these peptides, chemicals, supplements, it's usually best practice to start low and titrate up to what is needed. Again, the lower effective dose is what you're looking for. You don't need to just go whole hog and go high and overdo it. Like I said, in this case, that might make you drowsy the next day, and who wants that? That's not going to help you. Another one, and this is one I actually use every single day. It's glycine, and glycine is an amino acid that has been shown to improve sleep by lowering your body temperature, which signals to the body that it's time to rest. So a common dose is around 3 grams. That's what I take every night, about 30 minutes before bed. And glycine can be found in powder or capsule form and has a mild sweet taste, making it easy to mix with water. I will say, though, it tends to be a little heavy. So if you mix it with water, if you get the powder kind, you have to kind of like stir it and drink it quickly, because it will settle to the bottom, and then you have to drink more water. And remember what we said, you don't want to drink a whole bunch of water right before going to bed. You want to avoid having to get up and go use the restroom and interrupt your sleep. That would be kind of self-defeating. So the benefits of glycine is that it may improve sleep quality and reduce that daytime fatigue. It also is thought to support memory and cognitive function, making it beneficial for overall mental clarity. So there, bonus, you sleep better and you'll perform a little bit better. Next is HTP, or 5-HTP, which is 5-hydroxytryptophan. And that's a precursor to serotonin, which is a neurotransmitter that helps regulate mood and sleep. By increasing those serotonin levels, it indirectly supports the production of melatonin, and again, it aids in that onset of sleep, to make you fall asleep. The usage, typical doses range from 100 to 300 milligrams, 100 to 300 milligrams, taken in the evening. So 5-HTP can be particularly helpful for those who have difficulty falling asleep due to anxiety or mood disturbances. Again, if you're high functioning and you have all kinds of anxiety, worries, racing thoughts, that kind of thing, this might be one for you. I have not experimented with this one myself, but again, following the literature and the studies. So considerations, it's you need to avoid combining 5-HTP with any other serotonin boosting drugs, like some antidepressants. So remember that if you take antidepressants, you do not want this, because you want to avoid excessive serotonin levels, which can lead to adverse effects. So again, if you're taking anything for depression, you want to skip this one. 5-HTP is not for you. Next, in the peptides, now we're going to the peptide side of the house. So DSIP is one of them. This one is called DSIP, which is a delta sleep-inducing peptide. Now, I have tried this one. This one is an injectable. So if you're one of those folks that is afraid of needles and so on, this one's not for you. But DSIP is a naturally occurring peptide that has shown potential in promoting sleep, especially deep sleep. That's delta wave sleep, like deep, deep sleep. It influences sleep by modulating the body's stress response and promoting relaxation. And the usage, like I mentioned before, DSIP is generally administered as an injection, and dosages can vary based on individual needs. Some people report better sleep quality and reduced stress when using DSIP under medical supervision. When I've used DSIP in the past, I've kept I believe the dosage to about 200 micrograms seemed to be the sweet spot for me in particular to promote better, deeper sleep. But like anything, work with your healthcare provider, and there may be some titration, or you should need to titrate to, again, find what dosage really works for you. Peptides like DSIP should be used with caution, and again, ideally under the guidance of a healthcare provider, because they can have potent effects, and these haven't been widely studied. Again, this is for those of us who are more comfortable with the research side of the house, with biohacking at a more on the edge of it, if you will. So again, if you're risk averse, and you need more studies done, this one has not been deeply studied. So, again, be aware of that. Next, GABA. GABA, gamma-aminobutyric acid. GABA, overview here, is an inhibitory neurotransmitter, and it can help to calm the nervous system, making it easier to relax and fall asleep. Now, the usage for GABA supplements typically range from 100 to 500 milligrams, taken about 30 minutes before bed. Some people find it effective all on its own. Others benefit from combining it with L-theanine or melatonin. And the benefit is that by promoting relaxation, GABA can help reduce sleep latency, which is the time it takes to fall asleep. It makes you fall asleep a little bit faster than you would naturally. And it improves overall sleep quality, especially for those with high stress or anxiety levels. Next and last, this one's a famous one. This one has all kinds of uses. Ashwagandha, very famous supplement. So ashwagandha is an adaptogenic herb. It'll help the body manage stress. It can also have a mild sedative effect, promoting relaxation and supporting sleep. So ashwagandha supplements for sleep are usually taken in doses of about 300 to 600 milligrams about 1 or 2 hours before bed. This one takes a little while to kick on. And it's usually available in capsules, powders, or teas. And so the benefits of it is, in addition to promoting sleep, ashwagandha supports adrenal health and may reduce cortisol levels, making it ideal for people whose sleep is disrupted by stress. So yet again, another stress buster, if you will, or stressful sleep aid. So, and now just a quick summary about all these supplements. While supplements and peptides can be helpful tools for improving sleep quality, it's essential to use them as part of a holistic approach that includes lifestyle and environmental adjustments. Always consult a healthcare provider before starting any new supplement or peptide, especially if you're on other medications or have underlying health conditions. With the right combination of sleep-promoting habits, if appropriate, and these natural supplements, you can support your body in achieving that deep restorative sleep you need for optimal health. So again, I want to close out with responding that, as in most things, the behavioral take care of yourself part, the foundation, if you will, of your health, which is being insulin controlled, being hormonally balanced, being able to eat whole foods and have a good handle on your nutrition, as well as have some good exercise or movement throughout the day to be in good health. These are the foundation of your health. And when it comes to sleep, these are the big levers that will make a lot of change happen for you. All of these other techniques should be considered like add-ons in order to optimize that sleep, but they should not be the first thing you reach for in order to improve your sleep. There's no point in taking DSIP, peptide, and ashwagandha and all these things if you're then going to turn the lights on with blue light and be on a screen all night, checking emails from your high-stress job, and you do nothing about that. So be aware that, again, start with the behavioral stuff if you can, that foundation of the environment, the things that you can control, and then if necessary, you can add these other things and optimize that sleep. All right, that's it for the Rise 41 guide to the ultimate sleep. I hope it was helpful to you. If you can, please like and comment below. Let me know if there's any other information regarding sleep or sleep optimization that you would like us to cover, any ideas, anything that we can do to improve. Again, this is put out there for everybody to share, enjoy, and hopefully it can help somebody or many somebodies, a few of you, achieve that better sleep that you need and help you in your everyday biohacking efforts as you try to become superhuman and become the best version of yourself. So thank you again for your attention, for your time. Like, comment, subscribe, and we'll be back soon with another everyday biohacking topic. Thank you, and I hope you have a great day and a great time wherever you're out there in the world. Thank you very much.